position, I really want to keep my elbows in, head up, and I like to come in at a 45-degree angle. I know Kenny likes to stay outside and he likes to stay and play this game. He's good at that. He's fast. I'm not fast. I'm not quick. So I'm about being in close. But in order to be in close, you have to control everything, right? Because if you're in close, that means he's close, right? So I like to be here, and I want to come in. I take a step to the side, and then I come in here. See how I'm always coming in at 45. So I never want to come in straight. I always take a half step to the left, come into that corner, right? And I don't like to grab the head. Whenever I grab the head, what does the other person do? Grabs my elbow, right? So now I'm susceptible to a high C, all kinds of good things that this guy's got going on. Low signals, right? So I like to be here. I want to control hands, but I don't really necessarily want to be like grabbing his hands. All right? So I want to be here, boom, boom, and I want to be tied up like this. See how I got him backing up already? How does your offense feel? Pretty bad. All right? I want him never to have an offense. I hate it when people think they can do things to me. I always want them thinking about what is he going to do to me, not what am I going to do to him. Right? Because if he's always defending, how many points is he going to score off me? Not many. I mean, if I make a mistake, he'll score a point, right? But more often than not, I'm tilting the odds in my favor because now he's wrestling my match, not me wrestling his. So I'm here. I like to get close, half step. Pull the head down. Now I put my head back in this position. Now I like to be underhook here, and I want to control either the wrist or post the elbow, right? So now, how my offense is, he's completely open on that side. You couldn't control anything, could you? That leg was all mine, right? So 45-degree angles are better than going straight on if you're a slow person. Slow guys, short arms, not super quick. I don't have a lot of movement. Like Kenny's got this movement. He's got this pump fakes. That's great for fast guys. You can pull it off. You can pull it off. Your probably stuff's going to be better for me. You and I do. You might be. I don't know how quick you are. You can pull off Kenny's stuff because you're like in the middle, like speed-wise, huh? Yeah. Like you're not like super quick, but you're not slow. So for guys who aren't super quick, guys who like being close, we're going to be better off coming in here. Boom. I want to come in at my 40, and I want to have an underhook here. Now, he's going to try to swim in on me, right? He's going to try to come in on me. As soon as he backs up, right, I want to be clubbing his head. I want to work his head all the time. So when I'm in here, he pulls back, boom. Now I'm pulling his head down. As soon as that leg comes back, his head automatically goes down. Watch what happened when I was in here like this, and he pulled. Look how his head has to come down. It has to. Biomechanically, when you back up, your head drops. Right? You can't back up and have your head coming up. Right? So what is he setting himself up for when he backs up? Clubbing, front headlock, go behind, right? So when I'm in here like this, and he backs up, boom, bam, front headlock, right? Now, get up out of that front headlock, boom, legs, right? So all I do is I let you go to the front headlock, you pop up, what happened?
Shot.
Yeah, but did I even change levels?
No.
He was there. So I'm making you do a pattern of movements predetermined by me. So I'm not using much energy. So this is the kind of way I like to wrestle is have certain things that I like to do, make him do the things that I want him to do. I move less. You know? So I'm in here, boom, boom, pulling down, front headlock. If he wants to come up, he comes up, Boom, come into the legs, lift, tabletop, bam, pin. So, I love tabletop. I like this series. Because look, how clean is that? Get off your back. I kind of like it. It's heavyweight-ish, but it's effective, huh? So, I think the first thing we should try to talk about is, I want you guys to work on is taking that half step to the left, getting in that corner of his neck. Put your head in the corner. So I'm in here, boom, kicking half step. Now I'm into the corner. All right? Do many people do that to you? Or do you even stay head and head? Yeah. Most guys are going to be 50-50. That means that he has a 50% chance of shooting on me. I got a 50% chance of shooting on him. Whoever's faster, has got better technique, is going to win, right? But what I did was I took away your shot. By me getting the underhook on that side, head in the pocket, he's got no shot. Now he's going to back out. So I'm in here, boom, coming in, backs out, close down, and front headlock. Now I still like the front headlock. I'll let him go sometimes so I can go to a double as he comes up, or front headlock for the purpose of just breaking him. What I mean like front headlock, break your opponent, is if I'm in here and you're backing out, I'm coming in, front headlock, same grip, gable grip. Now I'm going to put my shoulder back of his neck, and I'm going to sit back with this leg. How does that feel in the bottom? Uncomfortable? How does it feel now? I got a full go behind, and he can't do anything. That's a pretty brutal front headlock, huh? Okay. So I'm keeping my elbows together. I got a gable grip, shoulders in the back of his neck, and all I'm doing is putting him on the mat. First period, if you do this to a guy, he'll never shoot on you, right? Because he's gonna be afraid that's gonna happen. How are you thinking, like, do I want to go for that guy's legs and put my head down there? What are you thinking that you're gonna do with the guy next? You're like, you don't want to drop, do you? So, let's go over the nuances of the front headlock. You know what, I could use you even though you have because I'm not going to touch your leg, don't worry about it. I don't have any. I want to use you. Okay, so when I'm tied up with the guy like this, right? So, okay, already he's defending because he knows that I want to sit in here, right? So I just take a step to the right with this arm, or this foot, come in here, okay? Just a half a step. So I'm in here, he's pushing back, right? Take a half a step, come in here, right? He's gonna keep backing up. As he keeps backing up, keep backing, push his head down. Control, I'm always gonna keep controlling his head. If he comes up with the head, boom, shot, right? I'm already in, on the hips, all right? But if I can keep the head down, push it down, come in here, now I've got my front headlock, okay? So a lot of people like to hold the chin. I personally don't. I like to come behind the tricep and get this hand palm down, going across here. How's it feel on the bottom? How's it feel?
All right.
Feels okay? Okay, now watch what happens as I put my elbows together. How's it feel now? Difference, okay? So I'm gonna keep my elbows together and then sit back. He really doesn't have any choice to do anything, right? Oh, wait, let me talk. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
You can talk now. Okay, so he can't even say anything really. My elbows are together. Now I'm going to come in again. Remember that movement we did earlier today? Come behind here, get behind. That's my go behind. Same thing we did earlier today. How'd that feel? Terrible. Okay. So, front headlock with this bone against his neck, palm down, other hand, palm up, gable grip, back of my shoulder was on this part of his neck. I don't want my shoulder here. Shoulder's got to go in that little pocket there, okay? Elbows in, praying mantis style. Boom. And then as I broke them down, because you're kind of broken down, you couldn't move much, right? We'll come out, put that flipper hand behind his tricep, and then do my go behind. And the beauty of a front headlock is when you get a good one on a guy, they tend not to shoot on you again. They tend to be afraid to shoot, or they don't commit as much on their shot right later on in the back. So strategically, what you're achieving is something's going to the back of his head. He's going, I don't want that to happen. Would you think twice about shooting on a guy if you front headlock you like that? Yeah. So you want to keep this guy thinking, because the more times that he hesitates, the more times that he thinks before he moves, the more chances you have to exploit. That's how wrestling is. The guy who hesitates loses the point. The guy who goes full bore, 90% of the time, he gets it. Okay? Any questions? Okay, what's the first step, guys? What was the first step? Half step. Underhook, head in the pocket. Right? As he backs out, club down. Right? As I club down, if I feel like I can get the front headlock, sink in the front headlock, right? If I feel him coming up hard, blast double, right? If you blast double him, tabletop, right? Lift him up, tabletop, get your two point near fall or 3-point near fall, right? And then cover and go for the pin. That's just the series that I personally like. Coach, any suggestions or? Okay. All right, so